And welcome, everybody, to downtown Hartford, Connecticut, here at the Trinity Soccer Field for the home opener for the Trinity College Bantams. They come into this game at 0-3, looking to get off of the schneid against a very tough Worcester Polytechnic Institute squad. The Engineers coming into this game at 5-1, but coming off of their only loss of the season, a 3-1 defeat at the hands of Clark University. For everybody at NSN Sports, including our cameraman and producer, Walter Leffen, I am Jake Donnelly. So glad you can join me here this afternoon. WPI, in their first 5 games, they did not allow a single goal. Senior goalkeeper Gabrielle Hoops coming into this game for the Engineers at 5-1 on the season, a save percentage of 889, a goals against average of 0.67, allowing 3 goals last time out against Clark University in that 3-1 defeat. At the other end of the field for the Bantams, in between the post, it will be Taylor O'Connor, the sophomore goalkeeper out of Danvers, Massachusetts, coming to you from the Governor's Academy. The Bantams will be in their home white tops with the white bottoms, the blue numbers, as well as the Trinity on the back and the symbol on the top left shoulder. For the Engineers, they are in their away red tops with the red bottoms. They will have the white numbers and the WPI written across the chest, just big old numbers on the backside for the Engineers. So, the question in this game, is it going to be the Engineers falling for 2 straight games, or will the Bantams continue their winless streak to start this season? The Bantams will start with the ball going from right to left across your screen. Guess what? The Engineers going in the opposite direction. If you're more geographically inclined, left is north, right is south. So, Bumblebee had landed on my face. Left-handed strike from far out. Our first shot on net there, delivered by Kristen McCrae. Picked up by Olga Kazakowska. Kazakowska finds Pollock. Pollock tries to put a through ball in, but it's deflected back the other way. Maeve Rabbit is there in support, and there must have been something behind the play because a yellow card is going to come out against Trisha Pollock. Gets it over to Krauschwitz. Krauschwitz returns the favor, but I don't think that pass was intended for Roan O'Hara. Now O'Hara well out of position, but Sullivan, a great job to stop that counter. Tracks it back over to Lucas. Lucas, a big ball. That's on sides. Right down to Hoban. Hoban has a chance to push it forward. Does over to Beath. Beath strike just over the leap of Gabriella Hoops as well as the crossbar. Back to Sullivan. We'll see what Sullivan decides to do here. About 3 different options. And she'll go long. Oh, what a ball forward for Hoban. Hoban behind the defense. And Hoban shot. Oh, it nicks the crossbar and goes out to touch. Game in college. Hoare thought about the pass. Tries the centering now. And it will roll over to Lux. Lux, far side. Hoban cuts it. Hoban, left foot. Wide of the far side post. Ball will be allowed to play on. Just 5 seconds left in the half. Marlo Benedict tries to scream one towards net, but getting in the way of that last-second effort was Lauren Kaya. And the horn sounds. On this first half, the Bantams were all over the place, peppering Gabriella Hoops with shots, but Gabriella Hoops was up to the task on every single delivery. So after 45 minutes of play, it is the Engineers nothing, the Bantams nothing. Back in about 10 minutes with the first half stats as well as half number 2 from Hartford. Long ball again for Sullivan. This worked beautifully in the first half, and it works again. Katie Marlowe Benedict towards the top of the box, and it goes through everybody, and it rolls back under Gabriella Hoops off of her back line. Roan O'Hara with space and options goes to Kazakowska. Kazakowska wants the long ball. This is a breakaway for Hoban. Hoban by herself. 1-0 Bantams. Olga Kazakowska all the way upfield. And finally, Whitney Hoban puts the Bantams up 1-0. The Engineers trying to push forward. The long ball. McCrae, great first touch. Better second touch. Into space far side. Orico with numbers. Orico off of the back of Caroline Sullivan. 75 seconds to go. Orico gets it back. Another shot towards the top of the box. Wide open, a swing and a miss. A shot to save by O'Connor. And she sprawls on the loose ball, denying the Engineers of the game-tying goal. It was Kristen McCrae right there with a minute to go who couldn't beat O'Connor. Whitney Hoban back over to Krauschwitz. Krauschwitz forward for Marlo Benedict. Marlo Benedict plays it to herself. Marlo Benedict crosses. Katie Marlo Benedict, the left foot, scores! From the game-tying goal to a half-minute later, the game-ending goal by Katie Marlo Benedict. 2-0 Bantams with 35 seconds left on the clock. A last-ditch effort with 3-2-1. It's not going to be done in time, and as it should, the ball ends in the hands of Taylor O'Connor, who comes up with her first career shutout as the sophomore in the home opener for the Bantams. Wins it for the Bantams 2-0. Both goals in this one coming in the second half. Whitney Hoban, second of the year, assisted by Olga Kozakowska, her first helper of the season. And then an unassisted goal by Katie Marlo Benedict, Benedict's first goal of the young season. The Bantams win this one 2-0.